Another feature of JE Viewer that is not listed on the menu. It's not one of the menu icons. It's accessed from the keyboard. You will see it described or hinted at down here in the lower left corner. It says hold Alt key to record. Okay, what does that mean? That means that if I press on my Windows machine, if I hold down the Alt key and I, with my other hand, manipulate the visualization or the map with my mouse by zooming and panning and so on, JEView will record, capture all of those frames, and so and it will say that in a frames folder in the folder directory, and from that point, all of those frames, whether it be dozens or hundreds of frames, those images can be easily imported into a video editor and made into a movie using all of the effects and titling and all of those type of features that's in a good editor. Or it could be changed, converted into an animated looping GIF like you see so often. So that's very interesting because having an animation, having a visualization loop over and over and over again, just setting on a web page can be kind of cool. So anyway, I'm going to show you how to capture those frames right now, and then I will go off and assemble the frames into a video and show you what that looks like, what the finished product looks like. Okay, so I am holding the Alt key down right now. Now, when I hold this down, you will look at the text down here, and it will show the frame numbers that's being captured. So take note of that as I move around. So I'm holding down the Alt key, and now you can see frames 1600s, and then it'll go up to 1700s and so on. So I am moving around. I'm animating this. I want to zoom in on this node right here. I want to draw an ellipse around it. Now things move a little bit slower when it's capturing these animation frames, but that's not a problem because it can be easily the frame rate can be easily speeded up. And actually, that's another thing I want to mention. Whenever you are capturing frames for video or for GIF animation or whatever, it's helpful to kind of move more slowly, because the more slowly you move, the more frames the better the frame capture works. So let me just zoom in here, and then we'll move down here, and we will shrink the ellipse or resize it to fit this. And now I'm going to release the Alt key. So it's released. We've stopped recording. Okay. So let me escape this program, and I want to show you what's captured. We go into the frames folder, and here's what we have. Let me full size this. And actually, let me change the view here. We're going to add a preview pane, and this is the first. This is where we started, and then let me just move down. Moment you'll see it start to move like it is right now. It's a frame by frame animation. I'm simply viewing this in the Windows folder preview. These are not necessarily at a certain frame rate like you'd think of on in a normal video recording, this is a frame by frame, so you really have control over how it appears and adjusts in a video editor. So there we go. Okay.